Hey there, Mama. I see you juggling all the things, trying your hardest to create a home and business you love, frustrated because you're always taking one step forward and two steps back. Well, it's time to stop spinning all those plates, feeling like you need to choose between the two, because guess what? It is possible to thrive both at home and at work, and I'm going to show you how. Hey there, I'm Sarah Dew, Master Life Coach, the founder of A Simple and Contented Life, and your mentor for making a change for the better. For the very best tips and advice on stepping out of a life on autopilot and into one of purpose so that you can become your best self and live your best life, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button so that you can stay up to date with all of my latest videos. Imagine working on your business without feeling like you're neglecting your family, living in a clutter-free home that stays clean and tidy, being in control of your day instead of your diary calling the shots, experiencing a deeper connection with your kids and spouse, and enjoying your week instead of wishing it was the weekend again already. I know just what it is like to feel fed up with living life on autopilot, frustrated that I never have time for family, let alone myself, to be surrounded by mess and clutter, but lack motivation to clean house, to spend my days running around being busy, but never really achieving anything, to feel torn between spending time with my kids and my laptop, and then to feel like I'm neglecting the roles of mum and wife and homemaker every time I turn on my PC, even though I know that my online business is the key to my family's freedom. But I also know exactly what it's like to wake up each day being excited about my day ahead, to drink my coffee hot instead of microwaving it 3 times before 9 o'clock, to have a home and business that run like well-oiled machines, to live in a tidy, clutter-free home that does stay clean and tidy most of the time, to get all of those mom job tasks done and still have time for myself, to spend quality time with my boys and my husband, to bring in extra income and feel like I'm contributing to the home other than just cleaning house, and to do what I know is best for my family without worrying about what other people think. Trust me when I say that over the years, I have tried all kinds of things to help me juggle both home life and my online business and get things done so that I'm not left feeling like I have to choose between the two. And so here are a few things that have worked for me. First is to give your day a structure and to actually plan your day. Because if you know what you're looking to accomplish for the day, things are going to go a lot more smoothly. And giving your day structure as well, you know exactly what you need to do when. You're not coming in and sitting down in front of your computer, wondering what on earth it is that you've got to work on, and you're finding time to actually get things done around the house as well. Because if you structure your day so that you have a little bit of time in between tasks on work front to go and do things around the house, you're able to successfully come the end of the day, have done things at work and done things around the house as well without feeling like you're neglecting one or the other. And so one of my favorite ways of doing it is on a Monday. That is housework day for me. I know that that is my day where I will do all of the housework. I will have a quick blitz from top to bottom of the house and a tidy up and a clean up and get all of that done. And then I know that I am then left for the afternoon, if I've got everything done, to work on my online business without feeling like I have neglected one or the other. And the bonus of doing that is that then I know that come the rest of the week, I can sit and think straight and focus on my work, knowing that most of it and the majority of the housework has been taken care of. And planning out my day really helps me to stay focused on the tasks that I'm working on without being distracted by other things. So think about your day and the kind of things that you need to do and that you need to work on and you need to work on around the house, and ask yourself how you could structure your day to help you get everything done. Next is to know what your goals are for the day and your week before you actually start. Now, I'm sure you've heard before about setting the top 3 priorities for the day and picking 3 tasks and focusing on just those and getting them done before you move on to anything else. And that is a great way to tackle your goals and your to-do list, is to just set 3 things that you need to get done. The 3 things that are going to move your business forward and help you accomplish things everywhere else as well. Now, they don't all have to be related to your business. In actual fact, one of the best things that I've heard more recently and that I have been starting doing, and that has made a massive difference to help me create the balance between juggling managing your home and being a mompreneur is that when it comes to setting those top 3 tasks is to not make them all about your business. And I got this, I'm not going to take the credit for this, but it is amazing. Definitely give it a try. And it was from the Time Creator podcast, which if you haven't listened to it already, go check it out. It's absolutely brilliant. And it's one of my favorite podcasts by far. But in it, she was talking about the top 3 tasks for the day. Instead of making them all business related, is to pick a task that is for the home, to pick a task that is for you and a task that is for your online business. And then that way you've tackled each of the 3 main areas of your life. You've done something that is for you, that is time for yourself. You've done something that is around the home that is going to help you feel like you've accomplished one of the tasks that you need to tick off of your home to-do list. But you've also ticked off a task on your online biz as well. You've done something that you need to do for your business. And if you've done all 3 of those things, then you can move on to other things as well. But just having those 3 tasks and knowing what your goals are before you start your day will really, really help you manage juggling between home and work. So comment below this video, what is your biggest struggle when it comes to juggling home and work as a mompreneur? Let me know in the comments. Another way to juggle managing home life with being a mompreneur in your online biz is to do things that make life easier to manage. Because if you can do things that are going to make things easier, then you're going to have more time. You're not going to feel stressed and overwhelmed. You know then that things are still going to get done, but you then have the time to focus on the other areas that you need to as well. And it's just simple things like having a master task list where you have got somewhere to jot down all of your ideas of the things that you're trying to remember. That frees up your mind. Eat the frog. Pick something that you know that you need to do and just get it done. Do what makes life easier. Plan your week the Sunday before, prep the night before, get things out that you know you're going to need in the morning to save yourself a few minutes. Batch your tasks. If you've got errands to run, put them all together so that you're only making one trip out. All of these kind of things can really help make life easier to manage. And when you do that, it means you're able to get things done quicker. You know that things are going to get done and you have more time both for things around the home, for yourself and your business. Now I've got a post where I've got a list of 30 different things that you can do that will make life easier to manage. So I have attached that. You'll find the link to that below. Go check it out because there are tons of great tips and action steps in there for you that you can use to help make life easier to manage so that you can juggle working and being at home as well. Next is to resist the urge to multitask because, contrary to popular belief, multitasking does not make you more efficient. It actually slows you down because you are flitting between tasks. You're not fully concentrating on what you're trying to do. You're more likely to make mistakes, and it's going to take you longer to do things as well because when you're switching between tasks, you're turning off and turning on and having to think about where have you got to, what is next, and all of those things. If you just focus on the task at hand, get it done, and then move on to something else, you will be so much more efficient. The quality of what you do will be a much higher standard, and you'll find it easier to get more done in less time because you're not juggling with the thoughts going on in your mind of what you need to work on. An important factor in successfully juggling home and work when you're a mompreneur is to make time and take time for yourself. You need to fill your cup too so that you have the time and energy and the desire to do all of the things that you need to do. So it's super key that you take time for you. Now, I've got a video as well already that I have done on how to make sort of your well-being more of a priority, and you'll find the link to that below this video. Go check it out because there are 5 simple things that you can do right away to help you make your well-being more of a priority without feeling guilty and without making you feel like you're neglecting all of the other things that you're trying to do. And it's super, super important that you take time for you. So make sure that you make that a priority too. Finally, my last tip for juggling home and work when you're a mompreneur is to give yourself grace. There are only so many hours in the day. We cannot do it all. We don't need to do it all. And knowing that that is the case can just free us from that constant pressure of having to be Wonder Woman, Mary Poppins, and all of that, of being able to juggle everything. There are only so many hours in the day, and pushing ourselves to do everything and do all the things and then beat ourselves up because we're not accomplishing them because the expectations that we have set ourselves are unrealistically high is just going to tear us down and make us feel like we're failing. It isn't possible to do everything. And so I want you to give yourself permission to let things go sometimes, and to know also that when you're juggling working at home with looking after a family, Things change and kids get sick and they have a day off from school when you're not expecting. Things don't go to plan, things crop up, you get distracted by deliveries and all of this kind of stuff when you're trying to work. And so by giving yourself grace and knowing that you are doing the best you can do and that that really is good enough will help you to stay focused and be successful both at home and at work. You deserve to be a mum who has a great family life and a great business. And it is possible to thrive both at home and at work without feeling like you need to choose between the two. Just follow these simple steps of juggling home and work when you're a mompreneur, and you'll be amazed at how much easier it is to do all these things. Give your day structure and plan your day. Know what your goals are before you start. Have a go at setting those 3 priorities for the day: one for work, one for home, and one for you. Do things that make life easier to manage. So be sure to go and check out that post where I've got those 30 tips for you to try. Resist the urge to multitask. It doesn't make you more efficient, it just slows you down. Take time for you. Go check out the video on how to make your well-being more of a priority. And then know that it's okay that you don't need to do all the things. Give yourself grace. This is all part of the learning journey. Follow these tips and you will rock juggling home and work when you are a mompreneur. And if you want a little help creating a better work-home balance so that you have the time and energy for your family, your business, and yourself, apply to work with me one-on-one. Not only will you benefit from a coaching experience that is totally customized for you and your goals, you'll also learn how to create more balance in your home, to take back control so that you can create a calm and peaceful home, how to make time for you whilst becoming the CEO of your business. I'll show you how to go from goal setter to getter, to finally start crushing your goals and stop procrastinating. I'll show you how to increase your confidence so that you can thrive at work and put yourself out there to grow your business, and how to make time for what matters most so that you do have the time so that you can thrive both at home and at work, to have the great family life and the business of your dreams as well, without feeling like you have to choose between the two. You'll find the link on how to apply below this video. And if you'd like support from other women who are just like you, finding their way to juggling home and work as a mompreneur, come and join the A Simple and Contented Life Facebook group. You'll find the link to join that below this video too, and I will see you next time.